I am Rajesh Tangela, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, Vignan Nirla Institute of Technology and Science for Women. In the previous lecture, I explained about the DC transient analysis. Now we are going to see the AC transient analysis. In that, the first case is transient analysis of RL circuit connected to AC supply, that is sinusoidal excitation. So see the circuit. Here we are having RL circuit which is connected to AC supply. Here that AC supply is taken as V cos omega t plus theta. Now current I is the circuit current which is flowing through the circuit. Now let us take the switch is closed at time t equals to 0. Then applying KVL gives V cos omega t plus theta equals to R into I of t plus di by dt. Now further simplification of above equation gives di by dt plus R by L into I equals to V by L cos of omega t plus theta, means dividing both sides by L. Now the corresponding characteristic equation will be d plus R by L into I, where d means d by dt, derivative. So now equals to V by L cos of omega t plus theta, which is taken as equation number 2. So right side it is V by L cos of omega t plus theta. Now for equation 2, the solution contains the two parts, which is complementary function and particular integral, where the complementary function is which is related to natural response and the particular integral which is related to forced response. Now how to get this complementary function means, so for the above equation, the complementary function will be IC equals to C into e power minus R by L into t. So now in order to find this particular integral, which is a steady state part, so let us take IP equals to A cos omega t plus theta plus B sin omega t plus theta. If in the supply, if the supply is given like V sin omega t plus theta, here IP should be taken as A sin omega t plus theta plus B cos omega t plus theta. So according to supply, we need to take IP here. So here IP equals to A cos omega t plus theta plus B sin omega t plus theta. Then by derivating the above equation with respect to time t, then IP dash will be minus A omega sin of omega t plus theta plus B omega cos of omega t plus theta. So take them as equations 4 and 5. Now keeping this IP and IP dash in the equation 1 gives, so minus A omega sin of omega t plus theta plus B omega cos of omega t plus theta in the place of IP plus R by L into, that is in the place of IP dash plus R by L into A cos omega t plus theta plus B sin omega t plus theta in the place of IP equal to right side V by L cos of omega t plus theta. Now taking the sin of omega t plus theta cos of omega t plus theta common, so minus A omega plus B R by L into sin of omega t plus theta plus B omega plus A R by L into sin of omega t plus cos of omega t plus theta equals to right side V by L cos of omega t plus theta. Now comparing the sine and cosine coefficients on both sides, so giving minus A omega plus B R by L equals to 0, which is obtained by comparing the sine coefficients on both sides. Now by comparing the cosine coefficients on both sides, we got B omega plus A R by L equals to right side V by L. So taking these as equations 6 and 7. Now from the equation 6 and 7, so further after the simplification for A and B, we got A as V into R by R square plus omega L whole square and B as V into omega L by R square plus omega L whole square. So separating the terms A and B and writing the expressions for A and B in terms of V, R, omega L, so we got these equations A and B from equation 6 and 7. So now, so putting this A and B in the equation 4 in the place of in the equation IP, we got IP as V into R by R square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t plus theta plus V into omega L by R square plus omega L whole square into sin of omega t plus theta, taking this as equation number 8. Then let us take m cos phi equals to V into R by R square plus omega L whole square and m sin phi equals to V into omega L by R square plus omega L whole square. So taking these as equations 9 and 10. Now from equations 9 and 10, I am taking equation 10 by 9, then I will get the tan phi as which is omega L by R. From this I can write phi equals to tan inverse omega L by R. So this is the phase obtained from equations 9 and 10. Then in order to get the magnitude, so then I am squaring and adding the equations 9 and 10. So then it becomes m square cos square plus m square sin square phi equals to, in the right side I will get v square by r square plus omega L whole square. then it becomes m equals to v by r square plus omega L whole square. So now putting this m and phi in the equation of Ip, then Ip will be m, that is v by square root of r square plus omega L whole square. Here m means there it is v by square root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t plus theta minus tan inverse omega L by r. So next, the complete solution will be I equals to Ic plus Ip. So previously we got the complementary function as c into e power minus r by L into t. Then I equals to c into e power minus r by L into t plus Ip dash, just now we have obtained, that is v by square root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t plus theta minus tan inverse omega L by r. Now from the initial conditions, so in order to get the arbitrary constants we need to take the initial conditions, that is from initial conditions at t equals to 0 where the switching operation occurs, then the current flowing through circuit is 0 because of inductor action, because inductor doesn't allow any sudden changes in current. So then from this equation we can get the C as C equals to minus V by, means putting t equals to 0 and I equals to 0 in the above equation. Then C will be minus V by square root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t plus theta minus tan inverse omega L by r. Of course that omega t will also be 0 because of t 0, cos of theta minus tan inverse omega L by r, that is. Now finally the complete solution for the current is I equals to C means C into e power minus r by L into t into minus V by square root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t plus theta minus tan inverse omega L by r. Of course C is not there. In the place of C we have substituted the equation which is obtained for C. I equals to, C is not there, e power minus r by L into t into minus V by square root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t is not there, it is 0, theta minus tan inverse omega L by r plus V by square root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t plus theta minus tan inverse omega L by r. This is the complete solution for the current I in the RL circuit when the input is sinusoidal. Now let us take an example. So in the circuit shown in figure, determine the complete solution for the current I when the switch S is closed at t equals to 0. So see the circuit, it is of RL circuit, supply is V cos omega t plus theta like that. Here V is 100, cos of omega is 10 cube into t plus theta means pi by 2 given. Now R is given as 20 ohms, L is given as 0.1 henries. So here the switch is closed at t equals to 0, we need to find the complete solution for the current I. So see the solution. So switch is closed at t equals to 0, applying KVL for the circuit gives 20 into I plus 0.1 into di by dt equals to, in the right side 100 cos of 10 cube t plus pi by 2. So from this, by dividing both sides with 0.1, then di by dt plus 200 I equals to 1000 into cos of 10 cube t plus pi by 2. Now from the above equation, the characteristic equation will be t plus 200 into I equals to 1000 cos of 1000 t plus pi by 2. Here t means d by dt. Of course, now complementary function for the above equation will be Ic equals to c into e power minus 200t. How to get the particular integral? In order to get the particular integral, I can take Ip equals to a cos omega t plus theta plus b sin omega t plus theta. By taking that Ip equals to that equation, I will get the Ip as, just now we have derived, Ip v by square root of r square plus omega L whole square into cos of omega t plus theta minus tan inverse omega L by r. Now, so by keeping all the values of omega which is 1000 and v which is 100 volts and theta which is pi by 2, L equals to 0.1 henries and r equals to 20 ohms in the above equation of Ip, then Ip will be 100 by square root of r square means 20 square plus omega means 1000 into L means 0.1 whole square into cos of 1000t plus pi by 2 minus tan inverse omega L by r means 100 by 20. Then it will be 0.98 into cos of 1000t plus pi by 2 minus 78.6 degrees. So now the complete solution is I equals to c into e power minus 200t complementary function plus particular integral is 0.98 into cos of 1000t plus pi by 2 minus 78.6 degrees. In order to get the arbitrary constant, we need to take the initial condition, that is switch closing instant, that is I at t equals to 0, current should be 0 because of inductor action. So then from this C equals to minus 0.98 into cos of pi by 2 minus 78.6. Now the complete solution for this C is current is I equals to C, means minus 0.98 into cos of pi by 2 minus 78.6 degrees. Of course, it can be further simplified, this term also, into e power minus 200t plus 0.98 into cos of 1000t plus pi by 2 minus 78.6 degrees amperes. In this way, we can find the complete solution for the current I in the RL circuit when it is excited by sinusoidal excitation, AC supply. Thank you.